The journey is conversations with ordinary people about stories of transformation and how we may have had setbacks in our life and how we persevered through those, how we've learned from those obstacles, and how they've maybe helped us on our path today.
Well, welcome to the journey. My name is Kevin Polkey, and I am the host of the journey. And today, as we reflect on um, where we're at in the first few weeks of January, the last couple of weeks we've been talking about goals for the year and what things that we would like to see different by this time next year. And a lot of times when we think about these goals, they are around uh, physical health or maybe financial goals or something that we can behaviorally see. I was asking a group of individuals that I do some consultation with the question of what would they like to do different or see different between within themselves between now and the end of the year. And the one individual said that they would like to consistently um, be more kind. And then they expounded on the idea of this aspect of not knowing what other individuals are going through. And I think of different time periods where I may not know at the time or get immediate feedback, or later I may hear about uh, holding the door open for someone, uh, taking a few minutes to talk to somebody, um, sharing a moment either with a smile or even as simple as picking something off the ground that isn't supposed to be there, how that had a ripple effect on someone else. A uh, previous guest um, on the show, Brittany, had posted something uh, on her social media feed, and the post said something along this lines. It said they asked, "Why is it important to be kind?" And the person responded, "Because we walk past hundreds of people every day, and none of them wear signs that say, 'I'm grieving, I'm exhausted, or I'm barely holding it together.' But they're everywhere. Kindness might be the only softness that they've received today." Let me read that again. Because we walk past hundreds of people every day, and none of them wear signs that say, "I'm grieving, I'm exhausted, or I'm barely holding it together," but they're everywhere. And kindness might be the only softness or hope that they receive today. I think those words for me are a very grounding and very real experience that not only have I had, but individuals that I work with will share that they are able to put a mask on in their everyday interactions regarding if it's work or the marketplace or even in some of their social circles, that they were able to put on a part, put on a role, and that unless someone asked some deeper questions, if it was in the right type of space, that they would just be on this aspect of going through the motions or maybe even an autopilot. That maybe in the midst of that trance, that someone's gesture of gratitude, gesture of kindness may break through and give them a little bit of light in their darkness. I think of another quote uh, that I just recently saw and posted. A person's most useful asset is not a head full of knowledge, but a heart full of love, an ear ready to listen, and a hand willing to help others. I'm going to share that again. A person's most useful asset is not a head full of knowledge, but a heart full of love, an ear ready to listen, and a hand willing to help others. I think if our goal this year, our resolution for this year is to be a better version of ourselves, to be in growth mode, in love mode this year, and we're doing things to take care of ourselves and manage what is going on within us so that we can be present. And I have this mindset of what was just said about being full of gratitude and love. So it just becomes a natural expression when I'm out around other people. That it's because of who I am that I just pick something up that isn't supposed to be there, or hold the door for someone because, or smile. It's not because I know something, it's because I've been practicing. It's just who I want to be because I feel better about Kevin when I'm practicing being full of love and full of gratitude and full of kindness and looking for opportunities to do that. What I would encourage us to do is, as you are reaching for those expectations and goals for this particular year, to be the best version of yourself, that yes, you want those tangible things that may come with that, but then also that the bigger prize is what that could be for someone who may never be asking for it, but may very well need to have that light and hope in the midst of their darkness. As always, I thank you for being here. And if this could possibly benefit somebody that you know, please share it because you never know where they're at. Look forward to being with you next week.